Hey guys, Jen here from Crafting with Planner. Welcome to my channel. Today we are planning the week of March 9th through the 15th in my Classic Happy Planner, and we're going to use this limited edition Mario kit from my shop. It's a I have this 2-page mini kit and a mini journaling page as well. These are available through Monday, March 16th in the shop. They are limited edition for a reason. I kind of had an idea randomly on Monday, and I know it was kind of late to do it, but I went ahead and did it anyways. And that is, I used to do limited edition kits during sales for a while. Where is my... There we are. All right. I said the 9th, right? Today is the 11th. So Mario Day was yesterday. It's fine. I just figured I would use it for this week. And it takes a lot of decision fatigue out, I was trying... it's unusually warm right now for my area. Like, it was like 85 degrees today. It doesn't feel like spring anymore. It feels like summer. And then tomorrow is supposed to be like 70 and dropping. And this weekend is supposed to be like 50 to 60. The weather can't make up its mind. So this just seemed like a really good idea to use. Now, as I was saying, on Monday, I was actually very, very wiped out on Monday, by the way. But I come up with some of the best ideas when I'm tired, like really tired, or have migraines. Why that is, I don't know, but it's fine. So I used to, with sales, do limited edition mini kits. They were similar in nature to this. Like, this page, the format was the same. I had the washi here and the date covers, but all of the rest of this was different. So I did revamp it. Some of this kit is the same as the one I had years ago. We're talking like 2021. And some of it has been revamped. Like, I redid that full box for sure. I redid some of down here and over here. So, like, I tried to revamp it in a way to make it more baseline kit. Just down here, I didn't have a lot of space, so I was like, we'll just do some basic deco. And I kind of went based off of which sheets tend to sell the best from my full kits. So that's kind of how I based what to use in the mini kit on. Like, I know full box and the half and quarter box sheets are the ones that sell, also the washi and date covers, so wanted to do that. Now, this isn't going to have enough glitter headers for here. And you may say it's cheating, but I have another sheet that I've been using this in my daily, so I probably will pull from there, but you can pull from your stash or whatever you want to do. But this mini kit can be used in so many different ways. I'm using it in my daily. I'm using it in here now. It's very functional. You can use it in a journal as well too. Like I said, I have that journal kit, the mini journal kit, which we will probably pull some stickers off of for this too. Well, let's go. Oh, right to the edge. Perfect. So back to what happened Monday. I randomly had the idea and thought about, I know I can't finish my thoughts. I'm sorry, I'm trying. thoughts of bringing back limited edition mini kits, because Monday I realized that Tuesday was Mario Day. And then it brought me to thinking about this kit. And then I was like, I should bring back the limited edition mini kits and maybe even do something like pick some wacky holidays each month and then start doing some limited edition mini kits around different wacky holidays. But I would need to make it where I release them in enough time for you to receive them in time to use them in your planner for said wacky holiday. But I thought it would be a fun thing to do. Obviously, if I've done a mini kit on it in the past, I may revamp, but like I did with this kit, but I may not even do that. I may just start from scratch. You never know. And right now I'm definitely thinking mini kit and mini journal sheets like this, where you've got some jumbo deco, some journaling elements to it, but also, and like my doodle grids, because those are something everybody loves, whether they use them in their planner or journal. Either way, I'm trying to decide how I want to do it real quick, because these are standard size full boxes and not like classic happy planner size full boxes. So I know I might have to like have a little fun with it, and that's okay. I don't want a full box here though. I may try to put it more down here though. I have 7. There's 7 full boxes, so there's enough for one for every day. And there's also 7 half boxes and 7 quarter boxes. So I did that where you'd have one for every single day. And this is also a good way you can pull extras in from your stash. I also thought about that. Ooh. If I see, this is why I need to figure out what I'm doing, because if I just put all the glitter headers down, then I'm going to have gaps and spaces, and unless I do everything straight across, which I know is boring, let's, I guess, just throw some full boxes down in random places, and then I can pick back up doing glitter headers. So we'll put this, maybe I'll put this one here, like if I was putting it in the center, but we'll put the glitter header here for it first. So yeah, I kind of had that idea about doing the different wacky holidays mini kits for limited edition stuff, and thought it would be kind of a cool idea to start implementing. Now, unfortunately, you don't have enough time. You didn't have time to get this one before Mario Day, because I released it on Mario Day. Sorry, but that's kind of what happens when I think of things last second. No, let's do a Luigi. But from here on out, I want to do some ahead of time. So let me know your thoughts. If you have favorite wacky holidays that you would like to see a kit or a mini kit, a mini collection, limited edition mini collection come out for, let me know. Let me know which favorite wacky holiday you might want to see a limited edition collection come for. I'm trying to kind of judge, like, if I wanted to put a half box there, I guess I could just kind of rough measure it. But if not, I don't have to. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Will that fit there now? It'll be real close, real tight. Yeah, let me know your thoughts if you have a favorite wacky holiday, because my goal is going to be to, I should probably kind of rough measure again. I kind of want to sit down and plan ahead. I know me planning ahead like that is crazy talk, but I want to sit down and try to plan ahead how I might do this, because, I really think having a plan going into it is going to be the best thing. So I'm not doing everything last minute. I know I fly by the seat of my pants a lot when it comes to things with the shop. I feel like I just have to kind of put this straight in the center. And, do things kind of last minute sometimes. But for this, I really kind of want to plan out some things and figure it out from there. I can then design the stuff. All right, so I guess some of these can just go straight across for right now. Well, that one can. This one I'll put up underneath of this. I guess this one can still go here. But yeah, that was kind of my idea that kind of hit me on Monday. This is crooked, guys. And I couldn't save it because my finger was not letting me with that sticker there. I'm sorry, my brain is having a moment. That's why I don't. I know I've said it before. This is why I don't like doing stuff like Wonkadoodle and outside of the lines a lot of times when I'm on the channel, because I can't talk and figure this out at the same time. For some reason, I have issues with that. It's like I'm thinking too much. Oh, look, I have blue on top of blue. That wasn't planned. All right, let's grab this other one. And hopefully I have what I need. We'll just go up right here for now. And the thing is, I can always move these headers if I don't like where they land. And whatever I have left will use for my daily, because that was the point of me using this mini kit here, was for my daily. The thing is, if I run out of the glitter headers in my daily, it's easier for me to pull from my stash ones that are mismatched. So, but I do like a good glitter header around like this. So, but yeah, Monday just randomly. I was wiped out Monday. Now, I actually did okay with the time change Sunday. How did you guys do? And I will say I did okay because I set my clocks ahead in the evening a little bit and forced myself to go to bed an hour earlier than I normally would. That way, the time change wouldn't hit me so abruptly. And I had way too much energy Sunday as a result. And then then I just had a harder time sleeping on Monday. No, Sunday night. Sorry. Which is why I was so tired Monday. All right. This is kind of how we're doing this right now. We're just going to decorate from here with some of this stuff. I do want to put a couple of habit trackers on the sidebar. Now, I'm actually considering 4. And not the same ones necessarily as before. Before I was just doing pain in general, pain. Pain, fatigue, and bowel. I think I'm going to get rid of bowel because things seem to be fine in that department at the moment. So I'm thinking of changing that out and doing like back pain, hip pain, knee pain, because those are my 3 main areas of pain. And then fatigue. So let's put, well, I guess it might need to also depend on what I decide to put over here. I know I've been like really using this. I think we're going to use the coin instead. What I've been doing is I've been putting Mario and then putting the box and then putting like the mushroom on top of the box. But I think we're going to put the coin there instead. It's just fun. And when I did it in my daily, I put this full box down and then put this on the side, on the other side, and I wasn't thinking. And then it stuck so good. It stuck down so well that I couldn't peel it back up without like completely ruining the entire page or the whole section under the box. And so, needless to say, I had this full box, this kind of conglomeration with the mushroom on top of it on the other side. And then right underneath the full box had the Mario Day Wacky Holiday sticker, which uses this exact same image. So I had that in 3 places in my little daily planner. It's fine. It's totally fine. Who do I want to use? I don't know. I like that though. It's so cute. That's why I had to do it. All right. Let's go with, since there's blue, yellow, red, green. Let's do these real quick and then I'll finish filling in. But I think that's what I'm going to do is maybe try, I don't think it matters which order I put them in. Maybe try doing 3 different pain trackers because like today, my hips killing me. I feel like my mic is too close to my face. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm loud. I mean, I could move it, but There, I don't know if that's any better. All right, now let's see. Let's put peach. Should I put the mushroom here? Like she's jumping down, getting the mushroom. I want to use these other ones too. I just have to figure out how and where. They are adorable. All right. I probably should not have put Peach here if I was using her there, but you know, it just whatever. I'm just going with the flow here. All right, so I guess we'll just put one of each of the half and quarter boxes on each day. You know, I could probably use these along the top. These little decos. Like, I may have to trim that though. He's stick a little, it's a little high. We'll put Peach over here in the corner because, yeah, that one's gonna have to be trimmed unless I move it down. Let's move it down. That way I don't have to cut it. There. And put Luigi, Mario. So how's your week been? Mine's been so, I guess. Oh, did this one not cut all the way? That's the only thing with this paper sometimes. It's weird like that. Let's see what kind of... I don't think doing the tweezer trick's gonna work on this. Oh, maybe it does. Never mind. It just didn't look like it was even cut all the way through, so... I don't know, should I put the mushroom over here? Only thing is, it would be weird to put it here because, yeah. This was a cool idea, but I also have... I don't know where to put things. Put a coin. Just a couple of random coins. Oh, no, I can't do that. Because... All right. Oh, where'd my coin go? There it is. I guess we'll just stick all the coins over there. All right, cool. Now... It just seems unbalanced because I didn't put... I mean, I could put the mushroom a little further over. There. Now it's a little better. All right. Yeah. Let's go ahead and put half and quarter boxes down. And I also have these two little skinny boxes. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but we'll just fit them in somewhere. Like, we're going to fit everything in. I'm going to just get rid of that sheet now. And I am going to take this off my hand because my hands do like to start itching after having stickers on them for too much time. So, do I actually want to put this down here? I guess we will. I did pretty decent. There's just a thin sliver right there, which I'm perfectly okay with. And I guess since I have that one and this one with the same like little flower thingy, I want to separate them. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of the half boxes down, and then we'll do the quarter boxes. And then we'll see what else I can add into this spread. I guess we can put peach over here, maybe. I do have a little bit bigger space right here, but it's fine. Like I said, I'm playing around. I don't want Luigi with Luigi. I already put a box here. I guess we can put it here. I'm also trying to cover up some of these lines. Which is the only reason I'm like grouping them together, is to kind of get rid of some of these lines. Now I could use like a skinny box or something, but I'm going to hold on. Let me put these other ones down, and then we can kind of go from there and see. Let's separate it here. I don't want to put it the same on all. Okay, I have a Mario on that one. I don't care if Mario's with Luigi. That's fine. I just don't want the same things on top of each other. Oh, and then I'm left with this one, this one, this one. All right, so it's only Luigi left. Okay, that works. I don't know if I should have done that though, because then you've got the yellow orange colors. It's fine. All right. I need to stop looking at my computer screen. I know my PR team and I are having a good old little chat going on, and I started it right before I started filming, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so let's put some, this I want to put further up because it's the same pattern as this washi. So I want it on the top half of the page, maybe. So maybe we'll put it here. Since I only have one of this guy, we want to keep it away from there. And I also don't want it next to that one. So maybe down here. Who else we got? Yeah, I worked all weekend. It was actually a very good weekend with deliveries. So I can't complain at all. But I did work the whole weekend long. Do I want to put, I guess we'll do this to try to, when it gets close to the other sticker and I can't get it straight because there's like no gap between the columns. No purple and purple. So we'll pick a different one to go there. Ooh, this is going to be fun then. I guess we'll use this one because, actually, maybe I want to put it all the way up. We'll use that one because otherwise we have the question mark boxes next to the question marks there. So this one doesn't have one yet, and this one doesn't have one yet. That'll work. But the question is, where? Do I want it down here? Do I want it up here? Let's go there. I'm trying to make this kind of different, but this takes a lot more thought and time to figure out when I do stuff like this. Well, maybe we'll put it all the way up here because that one's right there. So trying to keep it semi-random. All right, so I still have a line showing here, which, nope. Oh, this kind of makes me, because then it's like red, 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 or green, green, green. I guess we'll go with the red because it is kind of broken up down there. Okay. So that sheet's done. We're just gonna find a random place to put this one. Where does it want to go? Not with all the extra green. So let's just put it here, I guess. Which, I mean, there's green there, but whatever. All right. So we've used the entirety of the mini kit. Great. Now we also have these. But I think before I do this, let's add this stuff. It really doesn't matter when it comes to like the hydration, which ones I use or anything. Honestly, none of it really matters what I use. It just, I'm using up stickers that I have from my stash. So none of these are particularly matchy with everything, so we are just going to go with what I have and figure out how I want to put stuff in here. And I will fill stuff in during the week. I don't know what I'm putting in yet otherwise. So we're just laying stuff down. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't even been using everything in here much recently. I truthfully didn't do a whole lot in my bullet journal last week. So it wasn't just this planner. I will make that clear. I didn't even lay this spread out last week. I think we're going to use the 3 of these just because it's the lonely 3 on the sheet. And then I can get rid of that one. And then we'll pull whatever else I need from here. So let's space the yellows out. I know they're not all the same color, but that's just kind of how it is with this sheet. So we have blue and green and red, and then that was 3, so I need 4. I guess we'll go with another blue. All right, that one already has one. We'll go green here. We'll go blue here. I don't think it really matters. Okay, and then we need this. And these are from the shop I will not mention, like I've previously stated. I know the shop that it's from. It's just a shop I do not support after a lot of issues in the past. It was quality issues, not receiving items issues, and nothing ever getting corrected issues. So I kind of just stopped ordering from them as a result. And I'm not going to put them on blast. I don't know if their shop has changed any since. They are still open. But at the same time, I'm also not going to support them. So it's just one of those things. So there you go. And then we'll go ahead and put this on Monday because that's when I usually put it down, but it doesn't really matter when, as long as I, if I weigh in, I'll just put it in whenever. Okay, where can I add these last remaining stickers? I don't think Monday I kind of did a lot of work. So wait, is this one even gonna, I don't know if these are gonna fit anywhere. I'm gonna be honest. I would have to cut it because I can't span it across like 3 boxes right now. So that's not going to get used. This would be a vertical thing, and I don't really have a lot of space for that. So these aren't going to get used. But I can add in these jumbo decos and these other things a little bit. So, I mean, I could always just shove this right here. That would be funny. Actually, it would be cute, though. Let's do it. Do I have a lot going on Sunday other than church and work? Probably not. So, it'll be fine. Trust me. I just find it amusing that I put Bowser on Sunday. But let's add some of these in random places where there's extra space. I kind of feel like one needs to go right in here, and then something here. And then we'll use these last 3 decos, and then we'll call it good. Well, we won't use it right here. Maybe I need to move that and put this over here because the sides seem to get all the fun. Or we'll put this up to the top. What are these going to be for? Again, I have no idea. I'm still not happy with where that landed. It's kind of crooked. It's off the edge here, which is not the end of the world, but I want it in the box. Okay, you guys. We have to resort to using the tweezers because it's like the only way I'm going to get this laid in here. Right there we go. All right. These 2 decos. Point out the spaces. Right here. Perfect. Okay. And then this dude. But then why? I can't. Oh, no, I can't put it here either because of him. I could put it there, and then I'd have to switch 2 boxes, though, because I can't do it. He needs to be somewhere not next to these guys. You know what I'm seeing the problem is? It's this. This is the problem. This box is the whole problem. So which box can I switch with this? That one? They're both blue. I mean, it still leaves them all over in this general area. Now I'm going to mix them all up. Okay. And now I've got blue next to blue, and it's just going to have to be what it is because I guess this one could have stayed here. So we'll just use that. And was this on the top or the bottom? I think it was up here. It doesn't really matter at this point because now we're going to put this guy right here. Boom. All right. So the only thing left of this entire mini collection are these 2 stickers. And they can easily be pulled into some other kind of spread somewhere along the way. So there you go. That was kind of fun. I have a couple of little gaps and spaces where I can add additional stickers or just write on the page. And honestly, that's incredible. So to get this much coverage with a mini kit and a mini journal sheet is pretty phenomenal. I love it. And if you have like an Erin Condren size planner where it's a little shorter and these actually fill the full boxes, you probably would have, obviously, you'd have less space. So it'd even be more full. So there you go. Great use of this little mini kit. Absolutely love how this turned out. If you want this mini kit or the mini journal sheet, I will link both of them down below. Grab it by Monday, because after Monday it will no longer be in the shop. So it is just a very limited time thing. So there you go. And you can get the journal sheet in both either premium matte like this, or you can get it in clear. So either way you want. Anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to go do whatever I need to do now. And I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.